So I wanted to take just a minute to walk you through the 3 assignments that are part of this larger due date. So the first one is exploring possible topics. We're jumping right in, because this is such a fast-paced course, to the research itself. And this is a really important due date because it's going to require some time and some open-mindedness as you kind of sift through some potential research topics for your annotated bibliography. So what you want to do is first read these 2 sections of our textbooks in Student's Guide and Writer's Help 2.0. Remember, if you've already gone in course materials and clicked on the links to the textbooks, you can follow by just clicking on them specifically here. So if you click on section 9.1, it'll take you directly to 9.1. You can see in the table of contents kind of where chapter 9 is in relationship to the rest of the textbook if you're interested. The other one, Writer's Help, you'll have to kind of click through the links to get to the section that we're reading, which is choosing a topic. So this assignment has 2 parts. For the first part, you're going to take a look at academic journals in your major if you have one. If you don't have a major yet, then think about a job that might be interesting to you or something you've always wanted to know more about, and go from there. This doesn't have to be related specifically to your future career goal in some way. And so, but it could be. And so what you're going to do first is view, find, and skim. So you're going to look at some journals, volumes, and issues that are specific to your field. So for instance, in my field, College Composition and Communication is, we call it the 3 C's, is a big journal in my field. So it's something that I read every couple months when the new issue comes out. But yours could be anything. So you want to find 2 different journals that are specific to your major or discipline. And if you can't find something or you're having trouble, ask a librarian. This is a great resource. It's a 24/7 chat feature that our library offers, and so it's really great. You can always talk to somebody who knows what they're doing. And once you find 2 different journals that you want to look at, find a recent issue in the past 2 years and skim the titles and abstracts. See if there's, and an abstract is a little blurb that usually comes after the title within the larger article itself. So read the abstracts, look at some of the titles, and kind of get a sense or synthesize what you're seeing. What are hot topics in your field? How do you know? So for instance, in the journal that I just mentioned, a lot of the essays and articles in the past 2 years deal with transfer. So transfer of knowledge is one of the hot topics in my field. It basically is the idea that we should be teaching our students to transfer the knowledge that they get in their composition classes to other writing situations or other disciplines. So a lot of researchers are researching how we do that and how we best can prep our students in order to transfer that knowledge of writing into other situations. So you may have noticed in this class, we're not necessarily reading books or studying literature, which was sort of an older model of teaching composition. We're jumping right into rhetoric and research. And so, that's something that I would probably see as a hot topic. So the next thing you want to do once you get a sense of those topics is you want to answer these following questions. And you don't have to answer every single question, but choose something that, choose a couple of the questions that you find interesting and would like to answer. And then what you'll do is post. So your post in the discussion should include 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. And then I want you to reply to 2 classmates' postings. Ask them questions about their topics, ask them questions about their interests, probe them, add your own experience. Remember, the idea is to create a conversation. And so that's for the first activity. The second one is, what is peer review? So we're prepping for our work in eLive We're not actually doing any peer review. Today we're just talking about it. So what you need to do is, if you've already clicked through the link in course materials, skim through these sections in the eLive website. So if you click on these, it will take you directly out to the website. And then you're going to post your answer to the following questions. What was your opinion of peer review? What experiences have you had with it? And kind of what are the most important takeaways from the readings? So what are you thinking about in terms of how you're going to encounter peer review this time, or what you're hoping to get out of peer review, and you know, kind of what your major thoughts are, or if you have any concerns. So when you click the upload link here, it's going to take you to eLive Review, and this is what it's going to look like on your side. So these are all of the tasks. As you can see, they're kind of clumped by writing, review, and revision. And so each time we do a cycle, you'll see those are color-coded. So we have 5 cycles in this course. So Module 1 is what we're working on now. I see 44% of you have already done it, which is awesome. So if you click Module 1, and I'm going to show you student preview mode. So this is what it will look like when you pull up the website. And I have here the guidelines, the introduction. You can read all that here if you want to. And what you'll basically do is upload your response here. So you'll probably want to write this in a word processing or in Google Docs, and then choose the file and upload it. And then there'll be a button here that says submit. That's all you have to do for that. And it's just going to get you familiar with the program, so you don't actually have to do any peer review. Okay, and then the last one is to start your project workspaces in Google Drive. And so I know some of you have already done this and probably did not see Project 2 or Project 3 within the folder setup in Google Drive, because I hadn't made them live yet. So they are now live. If you've already put your work all in Project 1 folder, I'll just go ahead and move it for you. But basically, what you'll see here is, let me pull this up. So you'll click on Project 1, Annotated Bibliography. This is our shared folder and our shared workspace. And you'll see a lot of you guys have already done this. So you're just basically setting up your folder. So the way that you go and add a folder is you can click New Folder here. And then you'll title it, you know, Lynette, blah, blah, blah. And then it will pop up here. So I see a lot of you have already done that, so I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. And then you're just going to share, paste all the folder links and docs in this assignment folder. And that's it for today. I'm excited to see what you guys find as far as your possible research projects. I also wanted to include a very small extra credit activity. So if you have gotten this far in the video and you are still with me, if you send me an email to kwinette@email.arizona.edu with the name of your favorite book or a book that you're reading for fun right now, I will add 2 points to this module. So have fun, explore, and I will see you guys tonight.